Question number 4, pyramids with rectangular bases. These are rectangles, not squares. They can be squares because squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Jenny is studying right pyramids with congruent rectangular bases but different heights. Jenny has made the following statement: for right pyramids with congruent rectangular bases, the value of the ratio of the measures of the angles of elevation of two adjacent lateral faces is always the same, regardless of the height of these pyramids. In your opinion, is Jenny's statement true or false? Why? I'm going to color these two triangles in. I'm going to color this one red and that one yellow. Let's look at an example. Let's say that this rectangular base is 8 by 6. It's a rectangle. Let's pretend the height is 5. We're going to be looking at these two angles, and we want to look at the ratio of those two angles. Call this angle A and this angle B. The tangent of A is the opposite over the adjacent, 5 over 4. A is the arctan of 5 divided by 4 is 1.25, which gives us 51.3402 degrees. For angle B, we have the tangent of angle B is the opposite over the adjacent is 5 over 3, which gives us 1.6 repeating. Take the inverse tan of both sides. B is the arctan of 1.6 repeating, which gives us 59.0362 degrees. The ratio of A to B is 51.3402 to 59.0362. Divide that gives us 0.8696. Let's change the height and see if that ratio is maintained. To change the height, I'm going to make, keep the same bases, but make the height 8. And we repeat the experiment. The tangent of A is the opposite over the adjacent. It's 8 over 4, which gives us 2. We're taking the inverse tan to get the A alone. That gives us 63.4349 degrees. With B, we have the tangent of B is 8 over 3. Take the inverse tangent. We get B is equal to the inverse tangent of 2.6 repeating. That gives us 69.44 degrees. Let's look at the ratio of A over B. 63.4349 degrees divided by 69.444 degrees gives us 0.913467, which is not the same ratio. When we change the height, the ratio changes. So Jenny's conjecture that the value of the ratio of the measure of the angles of elevation of two adjacent lateral faces is always the same, regardless of the height of these pyramids, is false. The ratio of the measures of the angles of elevation of two adjacent lateral faces is not the same, regardless of the height of these pyramids. When you're trying to show that something's false, you just have to come up with one example where it's false, where it doesn't hold. And that's it for pyramids with rectangular bases. Have a good day.